we are. Contributor Summit EU, last planning before the conference. COC applied, be excellent to each other. Let's get going. Registrations. Deb or Arnaud?
Hi. Until this morning, I think we have 100 people approved, more than 100 people approved. We still have 13 registration in pending or need to be reviewed. I think I'm going to take up that by end of the week. Okay. But I still have a question about registration. Basically, we have some people, org members, but still not in that list, and there's a risk they're going to show up in the Monday morning, and how we handle that.
So the question is, their org member, like they would require, like they would fulfill all our requirements,
yeah,
but they haven't gone through the process fully
because they forgot, or basically they're like, it's not the priority.
I'm actually guilty of that.
Yeah, so we have a bunch of people in that situation because basically, I would say the OGs of the community. So how CNCF plan to handle that? Do we need to have me or George on site in the morning?
Well, if they're approved in the reg form, then it's not an issue. But if they're unapproved, they just won't be able to access the space.
So the way we have handled this in the past is we send out a notification. You must register by like Friday or something like that. Usually that final notice, like, is you like, you make sure it's in the subject line, be like, registration closes this, on Friday or something like that. But that severely limits the people that just sort of show up and need to be registered. We only usually wind up with a couple people at most that way that wind up having to like potentially resolve something later.
Okay. Because even if we send the notification like, oh, you need to handle your registration by Friday, there's still a chance like Sunday night, because basically Sunday night or Monday morning, you're gonna have people show up and say, oh, I'm an org member, I want to go to Contributor Summit, but I forgot to register.
As like, I would just handle those on a case-by-case basis. If they meet all the criteria, then like, sure, whatever. But the sending out the notification that like, hey, registration closes Friday, or if we want to do it like closes Saturday or something like that,
Okay.
There's also the sheer logistics of this, because if people are actually showing up in at the space, we don't have the ability to print badges there. So even if we okay them, they need to get sent back down to registration.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
that would be a question of what's a practical way for us to okay people if we're sending them back down to registration.
I think they couldn't even come up, right? They wouldn't see us because they cannot get into the space. They would have to somehow message us.
They'd have to just get past, our team on that floor, because there are other things happening within this building.
Right.
I don't recall this being a huge issue previously. We've maybe had 1 or 2 people. If you just connect them with me, I'll get them registered, and then I can update their badge right there. I won't be able to print it. I'll handwrite on it, which is super easy to do.
Yeah. And I wouldn't worry too much about having to make plans to accommodate like a large number of these or anything like that. Just as long as we send something like, hey, reg closes on this date. People also have to understand, like, well, maybe not for this particular contributor summit, but for contributor summits, we need to have like some lead time to figure out, you know, space requirements and how many like other things.
So all of that does say that we need a last set of comms, like ideally today or tomorrow, reminding people of the deadline of Friday for final registration.
Yeah, and it should be separate from the know before you go.
Yes.
Well, because know before you go is only going to people who are already registered. So
yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll wait and bring that up during. Oop.
And I think that's all for me.
Additionally, as we had that question last time, as we're now above 100, we won't just give an okay to waitlisted people that have not met all the requirements, right? Just to confirm.
I
Yeah,
was not
well,
here. Okay. Sorry.
We'll send them to Deb in the event that it's practical to do so.
Yeah. I mean just the currently pending, the waitlisted
Yeah.
people where we said they are not meeting the requirements, right?
Well, we're gonna have an answer on everyone by Friday, so we can send declined
Mhm.
to those that aren't being accepted, correct?
Yeah.
Because we can't
Yeah.
just leave them waiting in that pending kind
Right.
of realm.
No.
Let's give them an answer, yes.
Yeah.
That's also fair for travel and stuff. I mean, most probably people have been planning travel before, but still.
Perfect. Is that all for Reg? I can move on to comms.
Last thing, please use the staff link post by Nigel in the chat, because in the list I don't really see all the people. Just something we need to do this week.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, first I wanted to introduce someone else that is on the call with us since we have a visitor. This is Brianne Alves. I think I said that right. You can tell me if I did, I'm wrong, sorry. She recently joined the CNCF events team, is going to be helping out with KCSEU. She'll be on site with me, kind of learning the ropes and seeing what you all do. So I wanted her to join a meeting before we got on site so that she could kind of pick up on what's going on. So
Welcome, Brianne.
Welcome.
And
Good
it's
to have you.
elves, in case anybody's
Elves,
wondering.
sorry.
That's okay. It happens a lot.
Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Well, for comms, the pre-event email is currently being built out right now. That should go out later today, if not first thing tomorrow EU time. Are we planning to do a post-event email?
What's usually in there? I
Survey.
don't remember the survey, right?
Yeah.
The one thing is, like, honestly, I don't know if we need to do a survey for this round, because this will probably be the last event where we do this like very unconference, unexpected type thing. We use it more when we have, like, we actually have more like a specific content strategy and try and get people's thoughts on sessions and things like that.
Yeah, I also didn't open kind of the feedback stuff on SCED.
I think it would be good to do at least a, how did you feel about it, etc. survey. So when would we need that together by, Deb?
So we need at least 3 days to build something typically. So that's why I wanted to get it on everyone's radar now. So you could plan accordingly. So we don't run into the same problem as the pre-event. I want to make sure things go out on time if possible. So
Okay.
So
kind of if anybody else wants to work with me on a simple, how did you feel about the contributor summit?
Sure.
Survey. Cool. Okay. We'll follow up on Slack.
Cool.
Awesome. And then will you just add the comms to that comms doc there when it's ready to go, and then we'll take it from there? Yes, I'm hoping.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you. A reminder that if you are going to be there Sunday, May 15th at 4 p.m., we're doing our on-site walkthrough. Happy to have you join us. If you like a calendar invite, just send me a Slack or an email and I will add you to it. Otherwise, you're welcome to just show up on site, and we'll see you then.
And for comms, there is also that deadline. What did we call it? Do or die message.
Which needs to be added to our tracking list, right?
Yeah.
And that'll be an email.
Plus Twitter, I guess.
Yeah.
That's
Do you
true.
volunteer to write that?
I think we have 2 promotional tweets already planned for May 11th, one at EU friendly time, one at US friendly time, to mention that it closes on Friday. So that goes out on Wednesday saying it closes on Friday.
Okay.
I don't know if that's sufficient.
I think that's good. Good.
Okay.
Last minute, giving a sense of urgency.
I can add in one more on like day of, be like, this is your last chance. Maybe add another one tomorrow too. I mean, I could do one each day this week if we want. Maybe that'd be too much.
I think 2 are fine.
Okay, we'll need to set up another email in our email tracking list for the do or die. Should we go through the comms sheet?
Yeah.
Just walk through all of the things. Sounds good.
Quick thing, Nigel, you have your hand up.
Oh yeah, didn't see that.
If we're walking, is the music really loud? I can type. If not, if it is,
Still okay. We can hear you.
okay, cool. Yeah, I'm in the airport waiting for a flight to Granada, so like the music is just unbearably loud.
What an airport.
I have a text. I have the text ready for the tweet. If you're going through the list, then it'll come up. But I have text that I wanted to use. It fits the character limit. Just dropped it in the chat. If that looks good, then I'm good to go with the tweet. I'll hit the file the issue right now.
Yeah, sounds good. Go ahead. Well, actually, it has a link in it. Did you test it on Twitter?
I'm sure it's gonna shorten that link on Twitter. So like I'm under.
I
the
know it
character
will on
limit
Twitter,
right now.
but our automation on GitHub
Yeah.
won't.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
so I might
what
have to
should I do?
schedule it manually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I did not. I just copied and pasted it like I was about to tweet it, and
Yeah.
it fit the character limit.
Yeah, so I probably need to do it manually, but looks good to me. I can go ahead and do that for you.
Okay, should I file the issue?
Sure, you can, and then I'll make sure to update it there so you know it's been sent and everything, and I'll also ping you on Slack if you want.
Oh shit, I did it wrong. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, I see. I am not on my A game today.
From an airport,
I will-
waiting to board your flight? I can't imagine.
Can't imagine.
What? Okay.
Also, here's the document that
There.
we're looking at, if anyone wants to look.
Okay. The issue is filed. I will drop the link for the issue. Okay.
Cool. So I added in the do or die email as well as another tweet to be scheduled for Friday. We mentioned the pre-event no before you go a little bit. Are we all good to go there, Deb?
Yep, it's being built out right now, and then we'll get it out either tonight or first thing tomorrow morning.
Cool. Sounds good. So that we think.
When do we want the unconference one to go out? I'm just a little concerned because we've got no submissions, and I publicized it a little bit, like within my networks, and nobody wrote anything, and I'm
Yeah.
a little worried.
Yeah, well, there's and I've had two people approach me about specific topics, and I forwarded them to the issue, and they have not posted anything.
Same for me.
Cool.
I don't think we're planning to do an email specifically about the unconference. Do we need to add one?
I don't know if a whole email is necessary, though. Maybe, I don't know. I'll defer to y'all's judgment.
It's definitely in the know before you go, right?
Yeah.
I think we added it there.
It's
will
in
say-
And then we have the tweet.
I think honestly right now I don't know if we'll actually get any pre-conference submissions just because
Yeah.
like everyone is at this point focused on the road to KubeCon.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just surviving getting there. Kind of.
We were also planning to send out another email about the SIG meet and greet, which is in our email planning form.
Yeah,
But we haven't
although
actually sent it. I don't think.
Didn't we send one already? Like
at least
last
one
week?
message went out because I've got a bunch of people.
I do remember we sent one out. Right?
Time to follow my own public links because I can't find the doc. The
I always do the same.
so oh right, it's in my personal drive. That's why. Yeah, because we've had 12 SIGs sign up actually. So the message has been pretty effective. I mean, obviously I don't mind reminding people again, but
12 was pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good number.
yeah.
I wouldn't have
But
expected
yes,
that.
but I feel like we've gotten as many as we've had at any of these things. So
Yeah.
the so if this week is getting crowded with announcements, then don't worry about it. What I should put on your list is a tweet for during KubeCon.
Mm.
To
For
remind
attendance.
attendees that the meet and greet is happening.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
We have them scheduled for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Oh, well, that's perfect. Okay, you already got that. Do you need text for it?
That is a good question. Let me see if those have been claimed in our sheet. We've got quite a few folks helping to write all the tweets for this. SIG meet and greet reminder. No one has claimed. I don't think anyone has claimed any of them. So if you want to, you are welcome. Any tweets that don't get written by this Friday, I will write myself. So you can either leave it to me or do it yourself. Either way,
Well, we'll see.
link.
We'll see how the rest of the week goes then.
Yeah.
So we scratched the additional email and we add the tweets. No, we have the tweets in the list already. I see.
Already there. Mhm.
Yeah.
So we'll scratch this one. The
Yeah.
SIG meet email.
Right.
format.
Or Josh, did you want to keep it or-
Tentatively.
Tentative.
Okay.
Oh, you mean the additional email this week?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind it going out, but I would drop it to the lowest priority. So if you've got too many messages going out, that one could get cut. Because apparently the first one had high visibility.
We do have an email draft ready to go in the notes. Pretty much,
Yeah.
it should be good, I think.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I want to leave it up to the comms team's judgment on, are we sending out too much stuff? And if so, you can cut that. Otherwise, go ahead and send it out.
It does say they wanted to send it to SIG leads and KDev, so we should be able to handle that. So yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. And we don't have any other message for those lists besides the do or die. Right?
Yeah, I think we can probably send it out.
It's fine. Yeah.
Do or die pre-event email, which Deb is handling, and then the SIG meet and greet email. So we can probably do that. We can work that out. We did want to add the unconference information to the pre-event know before you go. I'm not sure if that's already in the draft or.
Pretty sure it's in the draft.
Okay, cool. I think we do mention it at least. I don't know if we have like the
And
link.
I think I added the link.
Oh yeah, it's there. Okay,
Or
so
Josh
we're good to go.
added it. Josh added it.
Yep, we're good to go on that. So that draft is ready. Just waiting for send.
They're also all on the website, including that link.
Cool. So SIG meet and greet email, pre-event know before you go email, and do or die email are the last emails that we're waiting for, planning to send out, except for the post-event email. I guess I'll add one about that.
All right.
Post-event email need survey from Josh. Cool. And then the unconference submissions form tweets, I'll send out the one that you already wrote, Nigel. And if we need any more, I might add a couple more just to really ping on that since we need submissions. During con tweets,
Awesome.
we've got the
Thank
SIG meet and
you.
greet. Yeah. The Slack blast. Josh, do you still need a Slack bot blast on the SIG meet and greet and SIG meetings?
No, I thought you did it already.
I didn't.
I think someone did, because I
Okay.
can't imagine we got 12 SIGs signing up otherwise.
I would be surprised, honestly, if someone else
It
did
did not.
It's
It did
possible.
not happen.
Really?
Okay. I
Wow.
didn't think so.
Email conversion is good these days.
Apparently. So you don't need it? Do you still want one just for good measure?
Yeah, and that should be the message that I wrote out there, which is the combined meet and greet and SIG meetings, just so they know what's for them in the contributor summit, etc.
Okay. And the link for that is the one that's in our notes, the summit planning notes.
Yeah, I put a section in there.
Okay, cool. I'm just adding
For-
it to the comms planning doc as well as
Yeah.
the notes.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, no, you have all these, you have this one sheet with all these messages. And I thought I put something in there for a Slack blast.
There is some light details. SIG meet and greet and meetings. Need this meet and greet sign up sheet. I just put in the link for that, and then send it an EU friendly time. That's all we have on the Slack bot blast.
Okay, well, wait, hold on.
There's a section on SIG meetings in general, not specific to the Slack bot blast, which is out of date. Oh yeah, and there are two sign up sheets, the one with the room details and then yours. Seems like we're using yours though.
Okay, there's a section that says SIG Slack blast.
Yes.
Okay,
Wait,
that was
Slack
the
bot
text I was
blast?
thinking of. Yeah,
Yeah, this one.
yep, okay.
You see me highlighting it?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't have like text or anything. I just put
It
in the
does.
spreadsheet. Oh, where
What are we looking at here? No, and I don't see you highlighting anything.
Okay, then we're looking at different documents.
I'm looking at the
I'm-
document called KCSEU 2022 attendee comms plus schedule.
I'm looking at KCSEU comms. This is
Oh.
the doc that I'm looking at. In
That's the working doc. Yeah. That's,
Okay. Got it. Okay. Hold on.
And you're in the email planning doc.
Yeah.
There's a Slack bot blast thing in there. Okay, sounds good. I'll
Yeah,
work
I
on that.
assumed that was where I was supposed to drop new messages that were composed and approved.
We did only have email stuff in there.
Okay. Was not clear.
Yeah, which I think it's better to use it that way anyway, probably. So
Okay.
good
Okay.
stuff. Thank you. Text in the email planning doc. Cool. We got that. And then we're planning to send out tweets about the emails that are going out. And that's it for the comms.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've got pretty much everything covered in there.
It's good. So that's it for comms. Reception.
Okay. I want to find out if there are any arrangements that we have not settled from Deb.
We're working through some things with them on like the menu and stuff. We've run into some hiccups, but we're working through all that right now. So we'll be good by the end of the week.
Okay.
Projector, AV, all that set. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Yeah, and for the live quiz, I'm going to work on a final list of questions with Baki. And that printing I will handle because it's just sheets of paper. The do we have a location and exact location and time for the bus pickup? Because I'd like to add that to the contributor summit page.
Yeah, it'll be in front of the venue. I can send it over with like an actual word to you.
Yeah.
Actual words so that we have the same meaning of what in front of the venue means.
Mm-hmm.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Where is front?
Yeah, I was going to say, right. Having looked at it in a map, the word front is not entirely clear.
Yeah.
So I'm already like the main thing I'm going to use Sunday for is figuring out how I get from where I'm staying to the conference into the conference hall. Okay. One of the other decisions that we need to make is whether we are going to reasonably have room for +1s at the reception. Because I need to tell people whether or not we are going to be accepting +1s before I get on an airplane this week.
So I had a couple people reach out to me about +1s.
Okay, did you direct them to the forum?
There's a forum.
Yes, which is linked off of the Contributor Summit site.
Okay. No, I did not know about the forum for +1s.
Yeah.
This was
the general social forum has a field for +1s, I think.
Okay.
Yep.
The person that at least reached out to me was like a month and a half ago.
Oh, okay. The forum didn't exist then. So
we are at 107 for reception, I see. Say until end of week, we'd be at max of 120 registrations.
Yeah.
The like we can also the actual attendance will probably be more like 70%.
Yeah.
The other thing is like I know like people that have registered that already can't make it.
And
So we're guaranteeing 100 right now, based on the fact that we're expecting less people to show, but also that you all are going to get more registrations between now and the end of time.
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah. So I guess the question is, whether or not why am I not? Thank you, Google Docs, for not sharing anything. Oh, right, because it's in SurveyMonkey, of course. Okay, it'll take me a minute to log in and see if anybody's already filled that out. So, I mean, obviously, it's going to be a minority of people bringing +1s. But at this point, because the form wasn't live until last week, we won't know the majority of people who want to bring +1s.
Honestly, I figure like if they were intending to bring a +1, that they would have reached out by now, or they'll fill out that form.
Yeah.
So I have a question about this form. This is not just for +1s.
Yeah,
Is
well,
there-
I wanted to do two things there, which was sort of confirm people. I get an idea of what sort of percentages we're looking at breakdown for transit. And collect +1s and kind of remind people that we want them to bring board games.
I have concerns with having a separate form that people are going to think this is how they register for the celebration. 'Cause
Got
it's
it.
asking-
Good point.
I mean, it's
Good
asking
point.
things like dietary restrictions, which we've already collected. We've mentioned the board game things in the pre-event email. We're already providing the shuttle kind of stuff in the pre-event email. This,
Yeah.
to me, this is like signing up for something that they're going to go around our registration form.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I put this in the Summit staff channel last week before I put it up, but I'm sure you were busy with something else. Because all hands. So
Sorry, I didn't get a chance to review it.
yeah. Okay, it'll take me a while. So what it sounds like is we should have something just for +1s. Because we do need to collect names for +1s.
Yeah, if you're going to allow +1s, then I would adjust this so it is completely just a +1 form.
Okay.
Can you take a look and see how many people have actually used it yet?
Yeah, it takes me a minute to log in because this is the shared account.
Yeah.
So the
SurveyMonkey's kind of a pain in the ass.
yeah, but everything is
Yeah.
the we have our choice between various trade-offs. Including the possibility of paying a small fortune for a SurveyMonkey team account, which is hard for me to advocate for. There have not been a lot of responses. So I can easily just change that to be a +1 form.
Okay. How many people have said +1 in there?
Hold on. One.
Who was it? They might have been the same, or if you want to DM me, that would also work too. They might be the same person that reached out to me.
Yep. Yeah, let's do that. And I just realized another flaw with the form. So I actually need to redo the form.
It doesn't ask for anyone's name.
Yes, it doesn't ask for who the requester is. So how do we contact them?
Yeah.
So oops. Okay, so but redoing the form can be done in coordination with our decision. So are we going to say +1s are okay?
I would say like +1s are okay, but they have to let us know ahead of time, like now.
Are we going to
Okay.
stipulate that they have to be family members or significant others or something like that versus
Yeah.
Yeah.
bringing a friend?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
yes,
the
yes.
wording. That is the wording that we already have on the site.
Okay.
Yeah.
The wording we have on the site is a single family member or partner.
Okay.
and and if somebody wants to ask about kids, they should email us.
I would say no one allowed under 18.
Yeah, no kids.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes it easier.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
we already had an age limit anyway because of alcohol.
Okay. So redo the form and then announce, that +1s are going to be accepted. The know before you go is going to have a link to the wrong form, but I'll do a redirect.
Mm-hmm.
And then yep. So okay. Okay, and then I'll add another social message, I guess, onto your queue, Caslin. Yep, to both let people know about +1s and remind them about board games.
Sounds good. I'll add it to the list to make sure it gets done.
Okay. Okay.
So social content. Josh, you were asking during the week, I think, about if we should do like sticky notes and
Oh,
right.
oh, right. Nigel.
Hi, hello.
Okay, they're still there. How are we physically planning on doing the unconference thing? Are we going to do the giant sticky note thing?
Yeah, so when you brought it up, I thought it was a great idea to have some participatory element that was there that wasn't just on the form. What I like about the issue is that it becomes this like living record, essentially, that we can point people to and say, this is what happened, as opposed to pictures of like a board that we can scrapbook or something later. I am very pro us doing the sticky notes in person, and especially considering what Bob said earlier about just fully not expecting much participation in the GitHub issue prior to the day.
Yeah.
And it might feel weird for an event that we have, that we're proud to be welcoming people in person, for us to be like, okay, for the coordination part of this event, we want everybody to like go on their computers and not talk to anybody. So
yeah,
like I am pretty pro us doing the sticky note thing. I just didn't want to just be like, yes, let's do it. I think it's a great idea and I am for it. And I would be interested to hear other takes.
Okay.
Basic logistics are just the question, right?
I mean,
Josh.
I'm just like here, so I could go expense some sticky notes.
Yeah.
Shit,
Well,
like
I actually have these left over from a previous one.
Okay, cool.
We will probably need something to stick them to because
That's fine. Like I'll
conference
find a
centers
Kinko's
seem
and
to
get
be
a poster board or something,
Yeah.
We'll figure out. The last time we were able to, the walls were the kind that you could use the thumbtacks in.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
that
usually
would be
good.
sick. Yeah.
Okay, but I'll throw these in my luggage just in case.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. And I've been buying hella fridge magnets at all these tourist attractions, so I could like stick some shit on like some metal.
We have all of Spain as fridge magnets.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'll be driving by our office in a bit, so I can also see if you have some like
cool
kind of moderation material stuff at the office that I could bring, like leftovers.
That's
from other
great.
conferences.
And yeah, like I said, like I will. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can expense that shit. Like I'll talk to my boss to make sure, but I will. Yeah, I don't know what the equivalent of like an Office Depot is, but yeah, I will find some time this weekend to get some stuff.
Yeah. I think between the CNCF and all our various corporate sponsors, we'll be able to come up with some sticky notes and other things that are needed.
I mean, it's unfortunate that the conference floor won't be set up, because I'm sure I can make a quick pass at all the booths and get everything we needed for doing it. But we'll figure it out.
We have Post-it notes and Sharpies in the Pelican case we bring for KCS. So
There we
That's
go.
perfect.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't need
correct.
anything else.
Correct.
Yeah,
That is
that's
good.
perfect. Maybe I'll get like some masking tape or something that we can like use on the wall or something
Yeah.
to like organize stuff. But yeah, we'll.
I think in Seattle
okay.
we had it also like just taped to
I-
the wall. Or
Yeah, I think we'll be able to figure it out. Like once we can actually see things on Sunday.
Okay, sounds good. I gave a thumbs up, but I realized my camera was off. So imagine me giving a actually no, hold on.
oh, we got to see the airport. Nice.
Yeah. All right. So we'll do that. We'll plan for that, and then yeah, let's we'll do the issue for now, and then whatever is the high rated stuff, we'll just like already be put up somewhere, and then we'll go from there for what folks on the day of want to do.
Very nice.
we've got blue tape in that Pelican case too. So don't worry about that either.
So I don't have to do
Great.
anything. I'm gonna just turn up and yeah, assemble everything.
Cool. Issue for the tweet is also drafted. And anything else last minute?
Okay.
I don't know if this is like just a thing in Europe. I've never seen it in the US, but like the airports have these outdoor terraces with restaurants and stuff in them. You can just come outside and chill while you're waiting for your flight. I think that we should take that
Nice.
and do that because it's yeah,
That
I'm
sounds
just sitting
nice.
outside right now at this like cafe, you know. It's like a Starbucks on
This
behind
does
me. and
definitely not
something
look like
else.
a typical airport. It's really
What?
nice. It's way
Say,
too
what is
nice
the
for an
airport?
airport.
What airport are you at?
I'm in the Barcelona airport.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Barcelona is a sweet, sweet airport.
Wait, you're flying from Barcelona to Valencia?
No, I'm flying from Barcelona to Granada, and
Oh,
then
okay.
And then you're back.
yeah, going up to Bilbao and San Sebastian, and then I'll fly to Valencia from Bilbao, probably.
That is a good trip.
Lovely.
How's the weather these days in Barcelona? Did it get better
man,
again?
It's great. It's beautiful. I will say one of the first things I did when I got here was get sick. So I've been like holed up in a hotel like for a few days, like trying to get better. So now that I'm back outside, it feels excellent. Like no notes, perfect.
Yeah. My dad just came back from Valencia and he said it also really nice now. Cool.
I'm talking up the weather, and then y'all are gonna get here, and it's gonna be gloomy and rainy and stuff. Like Nigel lied. Like, no, it was amazing before you got here. I swear.
Gotta find some like, jackets. And yeah. I mean, we had snow in Austin, so not surprised by any KubeCon weather anymore. It's just.
Do we have anything else?
On the list.
Okay, folks. Oh, by the way, Paris says she has a whole box of contributor patches, which she's going to bring. I mean,
Yeah.
I have a few, but it's only a few.
I have none, Deb. Or there's some in the Pelican box.
Yeah, we've got 181.
Great.
Okay.
Then we're.
Okay. That's
we have some
plenty.
more
That's more than we're going to have
random-
people there.
Yeah.
There were a few boxes of random odds and ends in LA. I feel like there was like some cue balls and like stickers and a bunch of random stuff. Where we bring in
Paris
that
said
too, or-
she's gonna bring some leftover swag too, so we can use them for like prizes or I know for session leads as a thank you, of course.
Are we gonna do like?
We've got the keychains from last year, the contain yourself keychains that we can
Ooh,
give away.
nice.
To.
I don't have one of those.
We've
That
got
sounds
over
pretty
100
tight.
of them.
Are we doing any new stuff for Detroit?
Ye-
I think that's on the plan, right?
Yeah, we have t-shirts that are the t-shirts that never saw the light of day and are hiding in a warehouse as a surprise for everyone when we get to Detroit.
The Amsterdam
Yeah, but-
t-shirts, right? Or just-
Yeah, but we'll probably do an official T-shirt for Detroit too.
Yep.
yeah, right.
That one should definitely be a hoodie.
It's gonna be a bit
Yeah.
colder.
It'll be a little bit chilly.
Okay. The
Can we make the Kubernetes logo like a Detroit pizza? Would that be chill?
But we'll figure it out because there's also like there's cars. Detroit has a lot of
There's
stuff.
so many good.
That's true. Yeah,
themes
the
for
Motor
that city,
City,
right?
Motown. I'm still like I'm gonna plug Motown as much as I can between now and Detroit. But yeah, if we, the Motown Museum would be amazing. We should host things there.
The Motown Museum is closed. I already looked.
It should be open by then. They said they're opening in the fall.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's opening this summer.
Oh,
But I was
the
told
summer.
it's far away from the venue.
That's okay, man. We getting a little practice in right now with Valencia, and then people will be used to it by the time we get to Detroit. It's all good. I talked to everybody. They came back to me privately. I can't reveal their names. They said it's all good.
okay.
Cool. Then, okay, all good, all prepared. And everyone safe travels. Get safe, stay
Well,
healthy.
Be thinking of you from here. Deep in envy.
We will miss you, Roger.
Wait, you're not going to make it, Roger?
No, my travel was not approved.
Damn.
Oh, wow. Oh,
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Yes, it is.
Fair.
Well put. As just as I and all my family would say. Feh, indeed. Yeah. Apparently they did not grow the travel budgets a whole lot coming out of COVID, so only presenters got approved.
wow.
Yeah, there's lots of things I'm not real happy with right now.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah. Oh well. I'm consoled a little bit by I'm booking 2 weeks PTO in the UK, including the first week of the Edinburgh Fringe. So I have a consolation. Friends of mine, bless them, are taking their 3-person musical where they also play all the instruments, which has previously played Seattle, San Diego, and Mountain View. They are taking it to Manchester and the Edinburgh Fringe. So we followed them everywhere before. We'll go to the next 2. I don't think we'll be joining them for Korea though.
UK is also nice.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun. We're just gonna fly into London and train around, mostly because I figured out the best part is we're doing the flights and we're doing the flights and I think some of the hotels on awards too. So
Yeah, Fringe Festival is awesome. It's really good.
yeah, I'm like looking forward to a week of the Fringe like crazy.
Mm.
Anyway, happy con. Grab me some swag.
Okay.
Thanks.
Good. Thanks, everyone.
Bye, y'all.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Later.
Bye-bye.